Field in line. They're ready. They're off 1,500 meters. Fair start. Necromancer has speed and shows it. Universal Boss is held just off those fractions, 2 lengths in behind the leader Necromancer. Boulder Flare now slips by them all and goes in chase of Necromancer. A length and a quarter separates them. Supreme Soul has now joined the duo up front as they go flashing past the 6. Universal Boss is cruising right with them. Baltosrol is next and Jacko Lynx outsped and last. They'll arrive at the 5 on the backstretch. Necromancer in a battle out front. Universal Boss has now gone through, and Universal Boss takes that lead. Supreme Soul stuck to him as they make their way, flashing past the half mile and going into that turn. Boulder Flare begins to fade back in third. Necromancer looks to have had enough. Baltosrol a length further back, and Jacko Lynx is last as the strung-out field now arrive at the 3. Universal Boss cruising on that lead by just about 2 lengths. Supreme Soul is being urged and under a ride as they now flash past the 5/16th, and it's Universal Boss first into the lane under Radish Roman. Supreme Soul now has catching up to do as they leave the quarter pole and run away toward the final 3/16th. Universal Boss drifting onto the left-hand stick to the center. Supreme Soul just can't get to him at the moment. Further back to Jacko Lynx making late progress, but inside the last furlong, Universal Boss is battling now, and Supreme Soul now finally gets going inside the final 16th. Supreme Soul begins to edge away from stablemate Universal Boss. Supreme Soul easy in the end, wins by 3 or more over Universal Boss. Then Jacko Lynx, Baltosrol, Necromancer. They're off. Almost perfect start. Western Wheels comes away best. Goes for that lead as they run toward the clubhouse turn. Baltosrol chasing with Supreme Soul alongside. Over on the rail, that's a leak out just behind Dada's Nala. And there goes Berlin overtaking those two as they make their way in the clubhouse turn and head toward the 7. Onto the back stretch they go. They make their way toward the 6. And Western Wheels continues to lead, now a length in front of Supreme Soul, held together in second. Baltosrol is a length and a half back and racing in third, and the gap opens up to Berlin. A leak out about to catch that one. And Dada's Nala, who usually runs late, is at the back. They leave the 5 and head to the half mile. Western Wheels continues to lead. Supreme Soul now ahead away as they're about to arrive at the half mile. Baltosrol continues to chase them a further length and a half away, and the gap to Berlin continues to be stretched as they leave the half mile. Leak out joins Berlin, and Dada's Nala never been in it. They run toward the three, and the Supreme Soul has now taken charge. Supreme Soul, quickly in a flash, has opened up 5 lengths over Western Wheels and Baltusral. Forget the rest. They're in it now, just to make up numbers, as Supreme Soul will come into the lane at the top of it, getting a crack of the stick. Into it now, a quarter of a mile to run, and it is Supreme Soul and Shane Ellis. Supreme Soul leaves the 3/16th with a clear lead. Baltusral running on the spot. Western Wheels has done his work and now cried enough, but down the stretch, passing the furlong pole, it is Supreme Soul. A lazy sort it seems, as Ellis continues to wail away with the left-hand stick, and Supreme Soul is rolling away from them. Going to win by a huge margin, more than a dozen lengths. Supreme Soul easy in the end. The battle is on for a minor placing. Berlin gets second over Baltusral. Leak Out has finished in 4th. Jamaica 2000 Guineas, sponsored by Supreme Ventures Limited. They're off for the 2000 Guineas. Sea Cruise comes away slowest. Over on the far side, Supreme Soul got a good start. Awesome Aviator is also running quickly with Duke, Tuna Ciliata, and Earn Your Stripes moving up closer to the lead as they make their way down the back stretch, and it is Supreme Soul leading from stablemate Earn Your Stripes. Tuna Ciliata settled in behind them. Father Patrick has moved quickly down into 4th, 5 lengths off that lead. Run Thatcher Run settled down in behind them at the moment, racing in 5th, possibly 6th off the lead. Sentient in the Pink Silks races next. A break of 4 to Duke. Sebastian is the one racing near the rail. Awesome Aviator tucked in between horses. Blood, Sweat and Tears is there with Inspired Miracle and In the Blood. Tricky One toward the back of the field as the leaders now arrive at the half mile, and Sea Cruise, not enjoying it, is at the back of the field. But the leaders now begin to bunch as they leave the 7/16th and run toward the 3 in the 2000 Guineas. Tuna Ciliata, just the leader. There goes Run Thatcher Run, kicking in on the outside of Earn Your Stripes. Father Patrick, Supreme Soul will have to come late. So too Sentient in the Pink Silks. silks, but the field turned for home in the 2,000 guineas, and Brun Thatcher run on the outside now points to that lead. Tuna Ciliata is fighting. Sentient is over against the rail. Supreme Soul and Earn Your Stripes all race out wide, but they run past the furlong pole. Tuna Ciliata on the far side, and now Supreme Soul gets going. Sentient and Duke are over against the rail. It is Supreme Soul out in front in the 2,000 guineas. Anthony Nunes says Supreme Soul wins it over Tuna Ciliata. He's first and second, Nunes, then Sentient and Duke. Earn Your Stripes has finished back in fifth. Ten furlongs, 2,000 meters. They're ready. They're off for the Governor's Cup. Inspired Miracle just a shade slowly out. On the far side, Tricky One gets a good start with Glitter River. Duke is positioned on the rail. Earn Your Stripes is coming from a wide angle and going after the leaders. Supreme Soul is very early. Sentient just in behind with Duke fading back a bit on the fence. Tricky One has been taken in hand and taken off the fractions. Inspired Miracle near the rail. Awesome Aviator rushing down on the outside, and Princess Annie kept at the back as Glitter River leads. Here's Earn Your Stripes now moving up to challenge on the outside. These two go at it as they make their way toward the 7. They're there now, and Earn Your Stripes now ekes out a narrow lead over Glitter River. Supreme Soul right there in third spot. Sentient cruising closer on the outside. Duke is with them. Just about 4 lengths separates that bunch. A gap of 6 or more lengths to Awesome Aviator on the outside of Tricky One in the blue sleeves. Inspired Miracle right on their tails, and Princess Annie remains at the back. They've left the 6. They run toward the 5 in the Governor's Cup, and now Earn Your Stripes is urged to get the lead. Sentient left a length and a piece back on the rail. Supreme Soul is just about 2.5 lengths off the leader. Duke on the outside as they make their way toward the half mile. In the green silks, that's Glitter River fading back into 5th. Tricky One is 3 lengths in behind. Awesome Aviator being ridden and asked to make ground. Then Inspired Miracle, and Princess Annie has been at the back from the start as they rush toward the final 3/8 of a mile. Earn Your Stripes. Sentient now takes him on, and these two battle. Supreme Soul needs to find some 4 lengths. Duke is a further 2 lengths in behind him. Then Tricky One and Princess Annie now warmed up for her run, but they're coming into the lane in the Governor's Cup. Earn Your Stripes on the outside. Sentient over against the rail, and now here comes the huge Supreme Soul. Can he carry the top weight to victory? But Sentient has it now from Earn Your Stripes and Supreme Soul. Tricky One running the best race ever as they run toward the final 16th. It's Sentient over on the rail. Supreme Soul now gets going. Tricky One, the surprise of the party, but Supreme Soul carries the big weight to victory in the Governor's Cup, beating Sentient, Tricky One, Earn Your Stripes, and Princess Annie. Starter ready. They're off for the derby. Juke starts out on the far side. Inspired Miracle is with Supreme Soul in the early exchanges. Sentient in the pink races out wide of Princess Ava. Princess Annie in between horses. Tricky One moving just ahead of her. as they make their way toward us for the first time, and Supreme Soul moves quickly into that lead. Inspired Miracle Princess Annie is in behind them on the rail. King Tavari races just off the fractions, accompanied by Princess Ava, as they now come hurtling past the last 16th and make their way, passing us for the first time. Supreme Soul decides to go all the way in the derby, leading up. Inspired Miracle chasing on the rail. King Tavari just off it. Toward the outside, that's Princess Ava. They're tracked by Sentient, kept off the fractions. Duke racing in behind. Princess Annie occupies the ground-saving run on the rail. Then Tricky One, and last of all, it's Sir Ian Lynx. They've left the mile and run toward the 7. Supreme Soul running it slow on that lead, rated properly. Toward the outside, Princess Ava a length and a tail back. Inspired Miracle a neck away on the rail. A break back to King Tavari, overtaken now by Sentient, beginning to take closer order. Duke is a further 3.5 lengths away. Then Tricky One, Princess Annie, and Sir Ian Lynx a long way last as the Derby field have left the 6 and run toward the 5. Supreme Soul and Shane Ellis continuing to lead. Sentient now pressing the attack on the outside, right at the girth strap of the leader, Supreme Soul. Princess Ava is 4 lengths back, a gap of some 5 to 6 lengths to Inspired Miracle. King Tavari now begins to fade out of it. Tricky One asked to progress on the outside as the leaders make their way toward the half-mile marker. Supreme Soul pressed all the while by Sentient. Princess Ava in their slipstream, hoping for them to fold as they now run toward the final 3, and now Sentient kicks. Supreme Soul back in second, now being ridden to stay close as they leave the 3 and run toward the 5/16th. It is Sentient taking charge in the derby. Supreme Soul, Shane Ellis becoming a busy man, switched just off the rail as Sentient turns for home into the lane. Supreme Soul, can he find any more? Princess Ava is over against the fence, but it is Sentient inside the final 3/16. Supreme Soul, Ellis trying to conjure another run. Sentient near the rail, inside the final furlong. Supreme Soul now battling back on the outside with a tremendous rally. It is Supreme Soul. He won the 2,000 guineas. Supreme Soul has taken charge once again and will win the derby. The second leg of the Triple Crown. Sentient is second. Tricky One is third. Princess Ava fourth. Princess Annie is fifth.
1 box, Tuna Ciliata in 2. Jockey Rian Lewis rides Princess Ava. Crimson is in the 4 box. Earn Your Stripes. Robert Halladine aboard in the 5 box. Cryptocurrency. Philip Fiani's entry is in the 6 box. Tricky One in starting gate number 7 for Newness. Sentient in the 8 box. Walker rides for the very first time. Gary Sabrati's horse considered the biggest danger to this hot odds-on favorite, Supreme Soul.
Yeah, so we said that 3 jockeys in this race have won the St. Leger before.
10 furlongs, 2,000 meters. Princess Ava is in. Here is Crimson. Coming up to 4. Loads. Supreme Soul and Shane Ellis will be the final ones. Supreme Soul, part of the way in. Bobbing the head, Supreme Soul. They're off for the St. Leger. A fair start. Supreme Soul breaks widest of them all. Earn Your Stripes is moving down toward the rail in the early exchanges, and it's Earn Your Stripes. Supreme Soul, trying to be restrained by Shane Ellis, is down in second. As they make their way to the clubhouse turn, Tuna Ciliata races up with Crimson. Cryptocurrency is out wide, Sentient widest of them all. In behind them, Tricky One, and last of all, it's the filly Princess Annie, as Earn Your Stripes, the pacemaker, sets the fractions on the run toward the far side. Leading up by 2 lengths over stablemate Supreme Soul, proving a handful at the moment. Cryptocurrency is racing next. Tuna Ciliata on the rail. They're joined up by Crimson. Sentient now inching closer. Tricky One and Princess Ava toward the back, and a long way last is Princess Annie. She's not in it at all. They leave the 6 and make their way down the far side, and Earn Your Stripes continues to go on that lead, opening up some 5 lengths over Supreme Soul. Crimson in between runners. Tuna Ciliata is there toward the outside. Cryptocurrency. Sentient and Princess Ava track these. A break back to Tricky One. Forget Princess Annie. They're approaching the half mile in the Jamaica St. Leger. Earn Your Stripes out on that lead, but not so far. Supreme Soul now cutting into it. Crimson is racing on the rail with Cryptocurrency out wide. Sentient begins to make a run with Princess Ava. Tuna Ciliata has faded back. A gap opens up to Tricky One and Princess Annie as they leave the 3 and run toward the 5/16th. It is Earn Your Stripes. Shane Ellis asks Supreme Soul now to come with a run as they're about to come into the lane in the St. Leger. Earn Your Stripes. Supreme Soul now asked to quicken up on the outside. Toward the extreme outside, that's Sentient not laying out. Tuna Ciliata now begins to come with a surprising run. Supreme Soul, Tuna Ciliata worrying him as they arrive at the furlong pole. Tuna Ciliata points. Here is Princess Ava. Supreme Soul is rallying on the rail. What a St. Leger inside the final 16. Tuna Ciliata fighting. Supreme Soul coming once again. Supreme Soul and Tuna Ciliata have gone by. He could have done it if he has. He has won the Triple Crown. Then Princess Ava, Earn Your Stripes and Sentient.
Supreme Soul completes the Triple Crown and is the 12th Triple Crown winner in the history of Caymanas Park horse racing. But what a tough effort that was. The 2-horse Tuna Ciliata, his stablemate, making Supreme Soul work all the way. Of all the classic wins, we have not seen Supreme Soul winning on the rail. He had to do it from the rail as Tuna Ciliata is just a short head behind. And on the outside, Princess Ava there finishing well. Disappointment for Sentient, but Supreme Soul covers himself in glory. Jockey Shane Ellis confident all along. He has said from day one that there's not a 3-year-old in the country that can beat this horse going 2 turns. And he's absolutely correct. But like he did in the Derby, and like he had to do in the Guineas and the Governor's Cup, he did have to work very hard over the last furlong. There were stories coming out of the Anthony Nunes barn that the horse had some leg trouble and was not working impressively heading into the St. Leger here. But he has shown without question that he is the best 3-year-old in the country. But what a run that was from Tuna Ciliata, his stablemate, Linton Stedman aboard. And Princess Ava on the outside. So Nunes finishes 1, 2, 3 here. And he completes his first ever Triple Crown success. Anthony Baba Nunes. Shane Ellis brilliant in the saddle there. A well measured ride by him. This is St. Leisure coverage on Sportsmax.
Attention please, there's now a General Stewards inquiry. General Stewards inquiry, please hold all your tickets. General Stewards inquiry.
So Shane Ellis wins his 4th St. Leisure in the last 8 years. Typewriter in 2012, Relampago in 2014, Marquesas last year, and now Supreme Soul. Stewards inquiry in the race. Not too sure what the stewards will be looking at. From our vantage point, Supreme Soul appear to have had a pretty clear trip, but the replays and the head-on shots will tell us more about that. 1 to 2, the final odds on Supreme Soul. The younger brother of Big Daddy Cool, who won in 2016, delivers a fine win. There's Tuna Ciliata. Made his stablemate work every inch of the way for the victory. Linton Steadman aboard there. But the smiling Shane Ellis tells the big colt, thanks a lot, sir. They call him the bulldozer. That's what they call Supreme Soul, name given to him by the jockey Shane Ellis. And Ellis really pleased here, because there were, as we said, some quiet concerns from the camp that the horse may not be at his best this afternoon. Disappointment for Sentient, who didn't hit the board today. I wondered about Sentient being a bit leg weary, having run 6 races in the last 5 months since March up to now. Only Princess Annie had won as many races as he did. He didn't really fire today. But the center of attention and attraction, Supreme Soul and Shane Ellis. 24-2, 51-1, 115-1, 141. The fractions. And how happy is Shane? Nunes had a strong hand in this race and delivered fabulously. Tuna Ciliata, the 2-horse, went off at 7 to 1. Princess Ava at 46 to 1. And a huge Trinidad and Tobago contingent now will greet this horse. There's Dio Maharaj in the red shirt, the dad of the owner, Chevan Maharaj. Adrian Taylor, the groom of Supreme Soul, must take a lot of credit as well for the work that he's done with this fabulous colt. Really anxious moments down the home stretch as Tuna Ciliata there with Steadman made him work. Earn Your Stripes had set a pretty brisk pace with Robert Hardball Halladine, and the connections of Supreme Soul posing for pictures. There's the owner in the blue suit, Chevan Maharaj. As I said, he starts the outstanding filly She's So Spectacular in the Trinidad and Tobago Midsummer Classic next Thursday, having won the Oaks. She faces a tough field there, which includes the Guineas winner, Regal Intention, and Apocalypse. So we're going to have a look back at this race here and see just how Supreme Soul delivered a hard-fought victory in the St. Leger to become the 12th Triple Crown winner at Caymanas Park.
Closure, the unofficial winner of the 93rd running of the Jamaica St. Leger. Number 9, Supreme Soul, a 3-year-old chestnut colt by Soul Warrior, Beware Baby by Friendly Lover, Red Ham Stables Limited. On Cheval Maharaj, trained Anthony Nunes, the rider Shane Ellis, the groom Adrian Taylor. Second 2, Tuna Ciliata. The third 3, Princess Ava. Fourth 5, Earn Your Stripes. Fifth 8, Sentient. Running time, 10 furlongs, 2:09 and 1. There's a general stewards inquiry. Please hold all tickets. Congratulations, Cheval Maharaj, Anthony Nunes, and Shane Ellis, along with groom Adrian Taylor. Supreme Soul, as long as he keeps the race, has won the Triple Crown. Congratulations all.
So the result still unofficial, as there's a steward's inquiry into the race. I think before long we'll get some clarification on what that's about, so that the formal celebrations for Supreme Soul would in fact take place. $4 million Jamaican dollars the purse here for this race. That's US 30,000. And there's Dio Mirage crouching, the dad of Chevan Maharaj, who is in the blue suit. He's the owner. There's Anthony Baba Nunes to the horse's right, left on your screen. And a huge entourage here for the Anthony Nunes victory with Supreme Soul. Ellis dismounts, preparing to go to the scales. The result still unofficial, but Supreme Soul, by a narrow margin here, has fought off a surprising effort from stablemate Tuna Ciliata to snatch the St. Leger victory and complete the Triple Crown.
And after the steward's inquiry, there will be no change to the order of finish. All hail the Triple Crown winner, Supreme Soul.
What a fabulous looking horse, Supreme Soul, delivering for his many fans this afternoon a fantastic victory in the St. Leger, and as a result the Triple Crown. There was a 31-year gap between Triple Crown winners, 1950 to 1981. The results now official. Supreme Soul at 1-2, Tuna Ciliata second at odds of 7-1, and Princess Ava 46-1 third. Earn Your Stripes in fourth spot at 6-1. So Nunes sweeps the top 4 spots in the St. Leger. We spoke pre-race about how difficult it is to complete a Triple Crown success. Royal Dad back in 1981, the first Triple Crown winner in Caymanas Park history. Caymanas Park horse racing started in 1959. And here's the home stretch here with Supreme Soul at this point appearing to position himself to take control of the race. But on the outside, Tuna Ciliata with Stedman aboard is ahead. Now Supreme Soul usually makes his runs toward the lead on the outside, but here he's now with an inside effort. Tuna Ciliata on the outside, Princess Ava switching to go to a middle challenge under jockey Ryan Lewis. He would change and go back on the outside. In the meantime, there's this ferocious battle up front between Supreme Soul on the rail, Tuna Ciliata in the middle, Princess Ava on the outside. At this point, Supreme Soul's Triple Crown bid looks to be in trouble. But he takes it on.
Attention please, we're asking all trainers with horses in the 12th, please go now and make your preparations. Trainers with horses in the 12th, please go now and make your preparations.
All right, so I'm here with the winning trainer, Anthony Baba Nunes. I'm not even going to ask a first question. Just express yourself, man.
Wow. This horse deserves it. What he's been through this week was hard on him. You know, he had a little issue with his hoof in the last week and a half, and he battled through everything we put at him. And I took him to the sea for 2 days, and all hell broke loose at the track that he wasn't running and that he wasn't sound. And I wouldn't bring him over here if he wasn't sound. That I could promise you. But you know what? He's tough. He's a warrior. That's why he's the 12th Triple Crown winner in Guineas Park history, because they're made of something different than the others aren't. And Tuna Ciliata looked like the winner at the 3/8 pole to me. He was full. Linton was full of horse, and I said, oh boy, here we go. It's a great feeling to see my 3-4 horses coming down the lane together. But there's a little piece of you wants to close out the Triple Crown for the Mirage family, and you know he makes me look good. That's all I can tell you. This is a champion.
Say something about the team that you have at home who helped you to get here.
Well, that's no secret on my part. I mean, when you win races like this and have a stable like mine, it's certainly not an I thing. You know, we do have a little motto about Team Nunes, and everybody rallies in the barn, and especially when something goes negative or looks like it's a small obstacle in our way, everybody rallies. And you know, the team at home is what makes us look good on race days here, and you know, hats off to them, and hats off to the Mirage family for, you know, giving us an opportunity here in Jamaica to have such a nice horse. So, and you know, I hope the owners of my other horses in the race are as happy as I am, because I thought they all ran tremendous races and put on a good show.
Shane Ellis has been fantastic for you over the years. It's been a tremendously successful relationship, and he was the safest pair of hands you could have called upon all throughout this Triple Crown series, but especially today.
Well, you know what? He's Big Money Shane. That's the name now I have for him. Just like Big Money Mike Smith in America, he's definitely my Big Money Shane. And you know what? When the chips are down and the big races are about, there's nobody else I want in my horse's back but Shane Ellis, and he came through again for me today.
Baba, thank you for speaking with me. Congratulations. The family who've been with you over the years have taken the disappointment with you, who have enjoyed the triumphs with you. It's very good that you could have given them this to celebrate today.
Absolutely, and I can't do it without them, because God knows living with a racehorse trainer is not fun all the time, and they've been through the ups and downs with me, and I certainly hope that they enjoy the ups, because there are far more downs in horse racing than ups. Congratulations again, man. Thanks, bro.
That's Anthony Baba Nunes, the winning trainer, well, the man who saddled all 4 past the post. Mr. Maharaj walks into the shot. The Maharaj, the younger, if I may call him that. It's been a tremendously competitive 3-year-old campaign. You're a Triple Crown winner. Tell me how that feels.
It's a fantastic feeling. Words can't describe the feeling. And I'd like to start off by saying thanks to God. Without him, nothing is possible. And thanks to everyone else that played a major part in this accomplishment. The trainer has worked very hard. My dad, my family at home for the support. The entire team, jockey Shane Ellis, the groom, Team Nunes, everyone worked overtime to get this horse here today.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Good. Shane Ellis now, we're going to catch a word with him. We have to. Shane, you've been christened Big Money Shane by Baba Nunes. I've said that people here say that you're the safest pair of hands at Guineas Park. It was a tremendously competitive race. Take me from the top of the stretch.
At the top of the stretch, when I hit the front, Tuna Ciliata was surprised. It surprised me because I didn't look back to see if anyone was close. I know I have Ernest Stripe close intact, and I'm going to go past Ernest Stripe now. So I was going to go to the outside, but if I'm in front and I'm done there, make no sense until the man surprised me and come on my outside. And when it come on my outside there, I was surprised. The horse was surprised, and basically Supreme Soul is a horse like this. He tends to watch the horse, and the horse passed him, and I have to get after him to pass back. And he passed the horse, and the horse he slowed back down and wait on the horse because he's on the inside. If he was on the outside, he would have gone. But he's on the inside and he's just playing with the horse. So I just bustled him to get the head in front, and that's what he did. Just more than enough.
You've had some tremendous highs in your time in the saddle. Is there anything that come close, man, to winning a Triple Crown in this manner?
No, well, I always win either the first two or the last two. I've never win a Triple Crown, and I give God thanks. I'm so proud, I'm so happy with this Triple Crown win. I always wanted to win a Triple Crown, and I finally did, and I'm so happy.
You're the supreme jockey here at Caymanas Park. You rode Supreme Soul to get a supreme result in the Triple Crown. Least I can say is congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Shane Ellis there, the winning jockey.
On the outside, toward the extreme outside, that Sentient not laying out. Tuna Ciliata now begins to come with a surprising run. Supreme Soul, Tuna Ciliata worrying him. As they arrive at the furlong pole, Tuna Ciliata points. Here is Princess Ava. Supreme Soul is rallying on the rail. What a St. Ledger inside the final 16. Tuna Ciliata fighting. Supreme Soul coming once again. Supreme Soul and Tuna Ciliata have gone by. He could have done it if he has. He has won the Triple Crown. Then Princess Ava, Earn Your Stripes, and Sentient.
A brilliant victory by Supreme Soul to complete the Triple Crown, the fourth St. Leger win for jockey Shane Ellis in the past 8 years. 1-2, the odds on Supreme Soul as a heavy favorite, but he was made to work so hard as Tuna Ciliata, his teammate, pressed him right to the finish. Congratulations, Supreme Soul, Triple Crown winner, number 12 in Caymanas Park history.
They're off. Supreme Soul gets a good start. As they make their way toward the clubhouse turn and the mile, Supreme Soul sets out on the rail, Superluminal pressing right alongside. Dysfunctional is 3 wide, Bruce Wayne 4 wide. There goes Master of Hall staying near the rail and Fayrouz at the back, as possibly 6 lengths separates the entire field. Supreme Soul has made his intentions known. He'll try to go all the way and leads up by almost 2 lengths. Superluminal waiting in second. Bruce Wayne is back in third. Dysfunctional races in fourth as they're stringing out. Master of Hall joins Dysfunctional and Fayrouz toward the back as they make their way down the far side and arrive at the 6. Supreme Soul and Shane Ellis, they lead them. Superluminal now asked to press just on the outside. As they charge down that far side, Bruce Wayne is hidden from view and racing out 3 wide. Master of Hall chipping at their heels as they leave the 5. Dysfunctional races further back and Fayrouz is last as the field will arrive at the half mile and go rushing into the turn. Superluminal and Bruce Wayne. Supreme Soul is backed off and races in third. Master of Hall is just toward the inside of Dysfunctional, and last of all it's Fayrouz as they make their way leaving the half mile and run toward the final 3. Superluminal out in front. Supreme Soul coming once again. Bruce Wayne left back in third. Master of Hall is under the pump. So too Dysfunctional, and Fayrouz, although ridden, can't cope at the back of the field. Superluminal and Supreme Soul enter the lane together. Superluminal. Supreme Soul now asked to leap forward on the outside. Master of Hall is over on the far side. Bruce Wayne just in behind them. Fayrouz has overtaken Dysfunctional. It's Supreme Soul and Superluminal going at it up front. Ellis throwing the works at the lazy Supreme Soul, who now has the lead inside the final 16th, and now Supreme Soul says bye-bye, and Supreme Soul wins it over Superluminal, Master of Hall, and Fayrouz.